Okay. Both my supporters on and off YouTube wanted my take in this specific part of the interview Steve Harvey had with Shannon Sharp. Fine, I'll do it. But before I begin, yep, it's me again. They hate us, that's why they give a fuck about us at the same time. As always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time. And I'm back again. In which y'all see the title of the video. Steve Harvey wants to shame men into settling, and it's not going to work. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why into detail. But before I begin, this video is protected under Title 107, the Fair Use Act, for critiquing and educational purposes. With that being said, let us begin, shall we?
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what does she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
Okay, let's talk about this part right here. Suppose if they want their women to do more to just get them another them, or shall I say it? And what if I want a woman? What do I want the woman to bring to the table besides another me? If that's all she could do, then what good? Then what good? What good is the value? Especially if somewhere along the line she decided, you know what, I want a divorce. And in the process of that divorce, she'll take that same me that she given me and use me for child support. See see the refute here? And the fact that Steve Harvey has a problem with men expecting these type of things from a female, but at the same time, Steve has no problem with women expecting all these things from men. See how it completely destroys that equality bullshit I've been talking about? Keep in mind, these females will have all this ridiculous, out of touch, out of mind, out of this world type of standards. While at the same time, they expect for these men to take them as they are. And any man worth their salt is not going to accept that. And it doesn't matter how much Steve Harvey simps. It's not going to happen. Last time I checked, relationships is all about partnership. It's like a tag team. So by the end of the day, they don't want equality, they want superiority. But let's continue on with the interview.
What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children?
And who is Steve Harvey teaching this to, saying this to? Let me straight up, he's already coming off as pandering. Oh, what you men supposed to be doing? Some of us men are playing our role. Some of us men are doing our job. Get the picture? So basically, according to Steve Harvey is saying that all men are not playing their roles and doing all this type of stuff. Like he speaks for all men as a whole. And some of us men, Steve Harvey, has paid the cost to be the boss. Didn't you pay the cost to be the boss, Steve Harvey? Then who is you to question other men's statuses like that? Sounding like trying to talk like, oh, these everyday men, these 9 to 5 men, these get on their hustle men, ain't doing nothing. If this ain't pandering, I don't know what to tell you. But let's continue.
To have a family, that's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody could get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, why don't you go get your nails done? I'm not trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a...
Okay. I get what he's saying in this one, which is true. That I can agree with. But Steve Harvey needs to get back in touch with reality here. For starters, if a man's worth his salt, if a man is worth his salt and knows his worth, then wouldn't he go out there and get what he's worth? Then that means he should get a female that's of his worth. But what Steve Harvey's trying to tell these young boys is to settle. Is to settle. Oh, so what if she has a bad attitude? She has all this damage, all this hurt, all this stress, kids by previous relationships, and 9 times out of 10 she can be abusive. You still need to settle with them. No, they didn't. If this was the other way around, you think these women are going to settle for men like that? Hell no. And another reason why I say he needs to get back in touch with reality is that, need a reminder, Steve Harvey is a celebrity. He's not your average, everyday 9 to 5, clock in, clock out type of dude. He's a celebrity. He's a comedian. I like his comedy acts. I'll give him that. But when it comes to, I like Steve Harvey the comedian, Steve Harvey the game show host, Steve Harvey the TV show producer. But this Steve Harvey the dating coach, Coolio said it best. If they don't understand, then how can they reach me? And this is Steve Harvey's case. Yes, Steve Harvey can preach about this, but is his message reaching its target? Or is it being flooded out by all of his fans and his supporters? And yes, ain't no need checking the comment section because it's mostly his fans and supporters in there. And they're just bigging him up. So the comment section is not going to be accurate. The question is, are the ones that Steve Harvey is talking to is going to listen? I doubt it. I really doubt it. You see, Steve Harvey is not looking at it, is not looking at this through the lens of the younger generation of men, of males. They see what is going on. They see what's happening. Should they even see these celebrities getting right through divorces? They lose their house, their cars, the kids, even the dog. They they see these dudes who does follow Steve Harvey's advice and settle, and guess what? And guess what? They lose everything, and they lose as well as their minds. But according to Steve Harvey, you men should settle. Don't ask these women. Don't have no standards for these women, but these women can have standards of you. Take them as they are. PTSD, children from previous relationships, and all this and all this. You think these younger generation who is making money and worth their salt gonna listen to that? Hell no. They're gonna go after their worth. And if it's not their worth, then what good is it? What good is the message? So basically, it could all end up like this. Steve Harvey's trying to preach to them, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to listen. In fact, I'm already seeing the responses. So basically, he's just preaching to his fans and supporters, not the target. But that's all I'm going to say on this matter. I said what I had to say. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.